just following what excites you. It's not the complete system. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shai. Right now I'm filming in the middle of a forest in Malaysia. I came out of India just a few days ago and I decided I have to film another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about two really important subjects: following your excitement and how it's not a complete system. And the second one is being authentic and being real. Following your heart, following your excitement, that's my mantra. I love it so much and it leads me only to amazing places like here in Malaysia. I never thought before that I would be here, especially in the forest here. Just following what excites you doesn't gonna cut it. It's not the complete system. To be free from the outcome. Actually, the complete system of following your heart and following what excites you, following your passions, to not insist on a specific outcome that you want, that you need, but to set an intention and then let it go. Set intention and let go. That's the process. That's the other part. But what I wanted to talk about right now is that not only to follow what excites you, but to do it in an exciting way. For example, I'm really excited about creating a new app for meditation, just as an example. So this is my intention, and right now it feels true, it feels right. My heart is screaming to do it. So I'm starting to act on it. But then along the way, I see that I'm a little bit bored. It's not as exciting, and I'm starting to lose momentum. I'm starting to lose the power, the engine, the fuel. So the secret in that is that, yeah, do what excites you, but do it in a passionate way. I would see what would excite me the most in building this app. What are the milestones? What are the steps? Right? So for example, I need to find some people. So it would be really exciting for me to talk with some people that have common interests as I do. Maybe to start building the content first. Yeah, most of the time you would think to yourself like, wait, but this is not practical for me. Like this is the mature way, the adult way would be to first plan ahead the money, the financial, and then to raise money and then to get a business plan going. Maybe that's what you would think, but in the rules of nature, in the rules of who we are, human beings, like it's a jungle. So it's not a specific rules that needed to be followed. It's just like a free flow. I would go with what excites me first. If I would be more excited to get creative or to start programming even, sometimes, even though it looks like it's starting from the end, going to the beginning, that will provide you enough fuel to go on and actually execute everything else that you need along the way of creating this app or whatever excites you. So one of the missing parts in following your heart, following what excites you, is not only to set an intention, but every step along the way to keep listening to the heart and see what excites you the most. What are you most passionate about in that moment, really right now? Sometimes it even means that in the middle of creating this app or whatever path that you want to follow, you want to stop and, for example, go and play the guitar or do something else that excites you, go for a vacation or whatever. But that's what really your heart is saying. That's what really your heart's desire. So explore this possibility, go ahead and do it, because you will never know what opportunity lies there. You never know what your higher guidance has, what gem is hidden for you there. So as I mentioned in many previous videos before, the outcome doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you'll be successful in creating this app or not. It's all a personal journey into uncover more and more layers that you thought that they were you. And you do that by following your heart and following your excitement, uncovering more and more layers, see more and more colors of you, and realize that that's not really you, that's not really who you are, that's a journey within. And also another really important part of this all manuscript to being human and following your heart, following your excitement. And another really important part that I ignored it for a long period of time is that sometimes something that we do doesn't really excite us. For example, our job, our work. But it's not just because that's not the way to the heart. Sometimes it only means that there is some kind of belief in us that prevents us to see the exciting part in it. So sometimes there's like a negative belief, some belief that tells us that it's boring, prevent us from seeing what the exciting part of it. Sometimes like a little change in our beliefs, sometimes a minor modification in the way that we see the world. Like try to see it from another angle. Try to go around it. Be playful with it. And not be so attached to who you think you are. That is sometimes enough to make you realize that right now everything that you're doing is super exciting. The most important part in all of that is to realize that everything that we think and everything that we believe that we are is just a matter of perspective. It's just a subjective way to look at everything. Two persons looking at the same scenario, but they are focusing on different things. And just the way the two different persons will look at the same scenario, but from different angles, through different filters, that's enough for us to realize that we are so fragile and our perspective is so subjective, is so personal, that sometimes only this realization by itself is enough to make us open up to the possibility to see things from a different angle and to be open enough to see what we currently do from a different perspective and to see that maybe we are as beautiful, as amazing, as wonderful, as divine as we are, simply without any need to change anything. We just need to tap into the possibility that we don't need to do anything to get excited and to be happy and to be fulfilled with everything that we do and everything that we are as we are right now. It doesn't really matter what you think that defines you. You can be and you can do whatever you want. Just like as an example, when you wake up sometimes after a dream and you were 100% sure that the dream was the reality, and you wake up and you're like not realizing that what you wake up to can be as dreamy temporarily as the dream was. So everything that you go through life, everything that you go through on the way to following your excitement and following your heart, try to see all the obstacles and try to see how subjective it is. And by seeing that it's just your personality, I'm not saying that it's good or bad, it's just like if it makes you feel not comfortable, if it makes you feel not like distant from others and distant from yourself, especially from your heart, then maybe there's something in your thought, something in your belief system that can be even mildly modified to realize that everything that is happening right now and the person that you are right now is actually beautiful and amazing as it is. And if it's not, if it's hard for you to see it, you can just little modifications, try to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes that can be enough to allow you to flourish, whether to be in relationships, your current job, with your family manners, everything. So from Malaysia, from this amazing, beautiful forest, I wish you happy discovering and happy unfolding to who you really are and to listening to your heart. Make sure if you like the content to subscribe also and to give a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What stops you from following your heart? What stops you from following what excites you? Some obstacles that you have with regards of like on the way to that. So I wish you an amazing, amazing day. And I'm so glad, I'm so happy that you tuned in to my channel, My Frequency. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.